What's up, guys? I'm going to do a recap of today's price action. I only took one trade today and it was a loss, and I'm going to explain my thought process behind it and why I took that loss and the mistake I made. But just to begin from 8:30, you can see CPI had this massive candle on NQ and ES, and it you can see it rejected the daily fair value gap on ES and the 4 hour fair value gap inside of it. So I wake up around 9 o'clock and I'm looking at this and I'm seeing it before market open is right here, 9:30 is market open. Let me just highlight that. There we go. Nice market open for you guys. And initially, when CPI happens, a lot of times you see price take out the data low and the data wick high many times. So if you look at the left side, you see NQ at the open, it's going higher and higher. And I was sort of convinced my bias was for NQ to take out the data wick high, and I can see ES was lagging behind, which is why I was waiting for ES to break above these down close candles. And once it did, I was looking for a long towards the high. However, that never happened. And the reason I was targeting this was because there was an SMT with NQ, but that never happened. And once it did this drop, I wanted to get in a short, but unfortunately, I was also looking at this swing low right here, and this candle just took out this low. So this could have been a liquidity grab. And then again, we assume higher because again, my bias was still looking at the wick high right here. In hindsight, I should have maybe switched my bias to short because of the fact that we were rejecting a higher time frame PD array, which is a daily fair value gap in the 4 hour, as well as we were rejecting the previous daily high right here. Anyways, once it dropped, I did see this. I saw the SMT over here with NQ. Oh wait, right. This is the SMT, and this would have been the change in state of delivery, right? Once it broke through this, and sure enough, priced at 951 came up, went exactly there, and rejected it, right? And I saw it in real time, but I was like, okay, I clearly missed it because this happened very fast too. It happened in seconds. It quickly went up and just rejected it. And then once this happened, you can see the targets could have been the midnight price of the daily candle. This is where, market open at midnight, and you can target that. And this red line will be the London low. And over time, that ended up happening. However, what I started seeing was I decided to take a long at this area. So when this candle at 10:03 broke above this down close candle, there was an SMT, not here. There was no SMT internally, but there was on the outer end, which is from this to this. And Q was still way above. So I was thinking that this could possibly go long. And once it broke this 3 minute fair value gap, it turned into an inverse fair value gap. So I that gave me more confirmation to just take the trade. And my trade was basically right here. And I was targeting at minimum 1 hour and then hold something for, the higher date. However, as you can see, as soon as I got in, it just turned around on me and took me out after a few, it ranged for a bit and it took me out. And then in hindsight, I should have not done that because I realized the midnight price was a good target for it to go to. And once, if you look at the daily candle, once it goes below midnight, remember the daily candle is a bearish candle at this point, right? When it goes this low. So once I took the loss, I was in like the defense mode, and I don't want to enter a trade unless I'm fully sure of going long or whatever my trade was. So I just at this point I was just watching and I wasn't really actively trading. But then I saw this happen again when price went all the way down here, and you can see that NQ never took out the London low, whereas ES took it out around much earlier at 10:39, right? So when NQ didn't do this and went higher, that's when you can see the change in state of delivery over here. And for ES. So once this happened, I saw this. I was thinking about entering it, but I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just do a capital preservation today and not risk more because also the stop loss would have been 30, almost 31 points in ES, and I didn't want to take that on. In the end, it did work out. The trade went, took out this swing high. It was over a 1 hour trade. It was good. And then the second that I was just talking to my Discord group about this trade when during the lunch hour, 12 to 1, you see ES take out the lunch high, which is at 12:36, takes it out, but NQ does not. And as soon as that happened, this is the last down close candle. And once it broke through this at 10 142, it created a change in state of delivery. And you could have potentially entered here as well with the stop loss right above this high. This is a good one because it's only 8 point stop loss, and it could have been a short, small loss, and you could have targeted the London low, or even the swing high, depending on how risk averse you are. And this worked out perfectly, and it worked out the same with NQ. As you can see, this was the down close candle, and then it broke through here, and then it dropped and dropped more than it, yes, and it came all the way down here. But overall, it's an okay day. This is just to let you guys know, like, even if you take a loss, you don't have to get emotional and impulsive and try to make your money back, because you're gonna have days where you will lose, and that's just how the market works. That's just how trading is. And you just come back the next day because you know you're confident enough to know that this setup appears many times, and it's okay to just have a losing day and just come back tomorrow. So hope you guys enjoyed this video, and yeah, I'll check you guys later.